Question. If you are 18 years old and your BAC was found 0.03%, you may be charged under option number 1, Brianna's Law. Option number 2, Zero Tolerance Law. Option number 3, Move Over Law. Option number 4, Leandra's Law. The answer is option number 2, Zero Tolerance Law. Note: under the Zero Tolerance Law, it is a violation for a person under 21 to drive with any BAC that can be measured 0.02 to 0.07. After a finding of violation is determined at a DMV hearing, the driver license will be suspended for 6 months. Question. What effect might alcohol and another drug have when combined in your blood? Option number 1, increase the effects of both. Option number 2, have no effect on driving ability. Option number 3, reduce the effects of the drug or medicine. Option number 4, reduce the effects of the alcohol. The answer is option number 1, increase the effects of both. Note: never drink alcohol while you are taking other drugs. It could be dangerous, often enhancing the effects of the alcohol and the other drug. A combination of alcohol and other drugs severely reduces your ability to drive and can cause serious health problems, which can include death. Question. Drinking alcohol and driving is option number 1, a minor traffic safety problem. Option number 2, a serious traffic safety problem. Option number 3, safe if you only have a few drinks. Option number 4, only dangerous to the driver who drinks. The answer is option number 2, a serious traffic safety problem. Note: driving while impaired or intoxicated is a serious traffic safety problem in the United States. When you drink alcohol or take other drugs, safe driving is not possible. Question. Drinking coffee after drinking alcohol. Option number 1, decreases blood alcohol content. Option number 2, cancels the effect of the alcohol. Option number 3, has no effect on blood alcohol content. Option number 4, increases blood alcohol content. The answer is option number 3, has no effect on blood alcohol content. Note: the only method to effectively reduce your BAC is not to drink over a period of time. Coffee, exercise, and cold showers cannot reduce your blood alcohol content and the effects of alcohol. They can help you remain awake, but it cannot change your BAC. Question. What does alcohol do to your driving skills and judgment? Option number 1, it helps driving skills but harms your judgment. Option number 2, it harms both driving skills and judgment. Option number 3, it has no effect on either driving skills or judgment. Option number 4, it has no effect on judgment but it harms driving skills. The answer is option number 2, it harms both driving skills and judgment. Note: alcohol increases reaction time, reduces your ability to see clearly, changes your judgment of speed and distances, often makes you less inhibited and makes you more prone to take chances. The important skills you need to drive safely are made weaker. Question. What are the consequences that can result from driving under the influence of alcohol or other drugs? Option number 1, possible imprisonment. Option number 2, a mandatory fine. Option number 3, driver license revocation. Option number 4, all of these choices. The answer is option number 4, all of these choices. Note: penalties for alcohol or drug related violations can be fines, surcharges, license penalties, and possible imprisonment if you are convicted. Impaired or intoxicated driving can also have other serious results. Question. What happens to your driver's license if you refuse to take a chemical test, breath or blood? Option number 1. There is no evidence to find you guilty of drunk driving. Option number 2. You cannot be arrested for drunk driving. Option number 3. Your driver's license will be taken away. Option number 4. None of these choices. The answer is option number 3. Your driver's license will be taken away. Note: under New York's implied consent law, when you drive a car in this state, you are considered to have already given your consent to take this type of test. If you refuse to take the test after being arrested, and if a DMV hearing later confirms you refuse the test, your driver license will be revoked even if you are found not guilty of the alcohol or other drug-related violation. Question: in this state, what BAC, blood alcohol content, is evidence of intoxication? Option number 1, 0.05%. Option number 2, 0.03%. Option number 3, 0.1%. Option number 4, 0.08%. The answer is option number 4, 0.08%. Note: a BAC of more than 0.05% is legal evidence that you are impaired. A BAC of 0.08% or higher is evidence of intoxication, and a BAC of 0.18% or more is evidence of aggravated driving while intoxicated. Question: a driver who is taking a non-prescription drug should: option number 1, read the labels on the drug before driving. Option number 2, drink alcohol instead. Option number 3, continue to drive. Option number 4, drive only during daylight hours. The answer is option number 1, read the labels on the drug before driving. Note: drugs which include many prescription and over-the-counter medications can affect your ability to drive. If you take medication that is not prescribed, check the label for warnings about its effects. If you are unsure, ask your doctor or pharmacist about driving while on the medication. Question: what is the only effective way to reduce your blood alcohol content, BAC? Option number 1, drinking coffee. Option number 2, exercising. Option number 3, allow your body time to get rid of alcohol. Option number 4, taking a cold shower. The answer is option number 3, allow your body time to get rid of alcohol. Note: the only method to effectively reduce your BAC is not to drink over a period of time and allow your body time to get rid of alcohol. Coffee, exercise, and cold showers cannot reduce your blood alcohol content and the effects of alcohol. They can help you remain awake, but it cannot change your BAC. Question: a chemical test is used to measure: option number 1, reaction time. Option number 2, blood alcohol content. Option number 3, vision. Option number 4, driving ability. The answer is option number 2, blood alcohol content. Note: blood alcohol content, BAC, is the percentage of alcohol in your blood and can be determined by a chemical test of breath, blood, urine, or saliva. Question: which of the following statements is true about BAC, blood alcohol content? Option number 1, the breathalyzer is a test for a person's BAC. Option number 2, a chemical test for a BAC is needed for an alcohol conviction. Option number 3, BAC levels are reduced by a person's physical fitness. Option number 4, after drinking coffee or a cold shower will lower your BAC. The answer is option number 1. The breathalyzer is a test for a person's BAC. Note: breathalyzer is a device used by police for measuring the amount of alcohol in a driver's breath. Question: which of the following does alcohol affect? Option number 1, recovery from headlight glare. Option number 2, reaction time. Option number 3, Judgment of distances. Option number 4. All of these choices. The answer is option number 4. All of these choices. Note: alcohol increases reaction time, reduces our ability to see clearly, changes your judgment of speed and distances, often makes you less inhibited and makes you more prone to take chances. The important skills you need to drive safely are made weaker. Question: blood alcohol content depends on each of the following except option number 1. Your body weight. Option number 2. How much you drink. Option number 3. How much time passes between drinks. Option number 4. How physically fit you are. The answer is option number 4. How physically fit you are. Note: your BSE does not depend on the type of beverage you drink, how fit you are, or how you can hold your liquor. Question: what effect does drinking alcohol and taking a prescription drug or over-the-counter medicine have? Option number 1. The medicine reduces the effect of the alcohol. Option number 2. The alcohol will help the medicine cure the cold. Option number 3. The combination could multiply the effects of the alcohol. Option number 4. No effect, they are different substances. The answer is option number 3. The combination could multiply the effects of the alcohol. Question: which of the following does not happen after drinking? Option number 1. Your reflexes and reaction time slow down. Option number 2. Your judgment of speed and distance is distorted. Option number 3. You are less alert. Option number 4. You calm down so you can concentrate. The answer is option number 4. You calm down so you can concentrate. Question: if you drink alcohol socially, what helps ensure safe driving? Option number 1. Drink coffee before driving. Option number 2. Ride home with a friend who has not been drinking. Option number 3. Take a cold shower before driving. Option number 4. Stop drinking 1/2 hour before driving. The answer is option number 2. Ride home with a friend who has not been drinking. Question: what kind of drugs other than alcohol can affect your driving ability? Option number 1. An allergy medicine. Option number 2. Marijuana. Option number 3. A cold remedy. Option number 4. All of these choices. The answer is option number 4. All of these choices. Question: on average, the human body can dispose of the alcohol in 12 ounces of beer in about? Option number 1. 1 hour. Option number 2. 1 day. Option number 3. 5 minutes. Option number 4. 5 hours. The answer is option number 1. 1 hour. Note: for a 150-pound male, each of these drinks 1.5 ounce of liquor, 5 ounce of wine, 12 ounce of beer and 12 ounce of wine cooler contains enough alcohol to increase his BAC by about 0.02%. On average, it takes the body approximately 1 hour to remove that much alcohol. Women will take longer to process and remove alcohol from the blood. Question: which of the statement is true? Option number 1. A chemical test for BAC is needed for an alcohol conviction. Option number 2. Some alcohols does not affect your driving ability. Option number 3. Stop drinking 1/2 hour before driving. Option number 4. Some medicine reduces the effect of the alcohol. The answer is option number 1. A chemical test for BAC is needed for an alcohol conviction. Note: many people think chemical test evidence is required to prove you were intoxicated or impaired. However, the testimony of a police officer about the way you drive, your appearance, and behavior when arrested can provide enough evidence to convict you, even without a chemical test. Question: if you drive while your license is suspended or revoked, option number 1, you face a mandatory fine of $200 to $1,000. Option number 2, you face a mandatory jail term or probation. Option number 3, you face a mandatory fine of $200 to $1,000 and a mandatory jail term or probation. Option number 4, maximum mandatory fine is $5,000. The answer is option number 3. You face a mandatory fine of $200 to $1,000 and a mandatory jail term or probation. Note: if you drive while your license is suspended or revoked, you face a mandatory fine of $200 to $1,000 and a mandatory jail term or probation. If impaired or intoxicated when you are arrested, the maximum mandatory fine is $5,000 and the vehicle can be seized. Question: if you are found to driving under influence of alcohol with a child 14 years old in the vehicle, you may be charged under option number 1, Brianna's Law. Option number 2, Zero Tolerance Law. Option number 3, Move Over Law. Option number 4, Leandra's Law. The answer is option number 4, Leandra's Law. Note: drivers who commit alcohol-related offences with a child under 16 years old in the vehicle may be charged with a Class E felony, punishable by up to 4 years in prison. This is known as Leandra's Law. Question: which of the following is true? People driving under the influence of alcohol are option number 1, not a problem in New York State. Option number 2, every driver's problem whether they drink or not. Option number 3, a police enforcement problem only. Option number 4, only a problem to those who drink. The answer is option number 2, every driver's problem whether they drink or not. Note: impaired or intoxicated driver can cause a traffic crash, putting the lives of himself or herself and those sharing the road at risk.